Be on your guard, traveler.
Oh, why is that? Has something...
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noise. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrol.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but...
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Shadows of fate. Let me scry. Curses. Fate is upon you. Into destiny. Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? You bet! Mr. Cyclopses are crazy. Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in NYA. That's where Mr. Cyclops is. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me. Yeah, Paimon is not a toy.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, you know...
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are...
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops isn't... We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely...
I'm just trying to...
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the baby...
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. My name's Tusser. I came all the way from NYA to look for my brother in NYA. But you came all the way from... Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the... My brother said I should take it with me. He said... Your brother makes a good point. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much more from selling toys. Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right. Now, you make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow, that one nursery. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea. All right, off we go. All right. Finally, now I get to see my brother.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir?
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought it would have... How are the others? Sister Tonia and brother Anton?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you at...
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How...
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked, and then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you really...
Okay, I promise. Please.
I'm not mad at you. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you two.
Yep, I always remember my plea. Oh, so you did notice we were here.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the... I'm much more interested in who wins.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked.
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You aren't...
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother...
Why do you want to fight the nice lady?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Pop Tooser said something about you being a toy seller.
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatuis. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser, as I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest
That's right. My brother's...
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding...
Hey! Slinking off,
But Master Child, would it not be...
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet...
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up...
So we still... Sure! I really like this guy. And anyway, he...
Well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment. If need be, you may find me by the river...
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
First! How about we start with the toy... Huh? What are those? They're called kites. The kids in...
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very...
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh, the kite will fly into the air.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops.
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky, so
Well, I can do custom builds.
will this picture do? I drew it myself.
I'll manage.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous, but then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked. Either way, it's time to talk prices.
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just
Head to One Man Restaurant. It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome.
This restaurant has a really
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our...
spicy chili, but
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spice.
is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar. And wow, we've got a real rich kid on. Looks like One Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe,
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
what do you...
Giving the people what they want is the very... If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy...
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of... Then we'll leave it to you, Chef, now. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices and...
Is it just Paimon? Or our premium Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation.
Ah, you folks. Please sit wherever you like. You're...
I thought it was just right. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring... whatever. So where do you want to go next? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here. Good idea! The hustle and bustle... Wow, this place... Are the waves here always like... Given Liyue's climate, Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive. This place is Liyue's commercial hub. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense... yeah, Paimon can't remember how the rest goes. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full. Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tooser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening. That metal hook is huge, and it gets big. This is an anchor. Docked ships use... an anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another... My brother always sends me a really big toy. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser would treat her... But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came... Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running off! Is this where they sell fish? Wow, fish...
Hey, Whose fish are you calling small? Little kid.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get... That said, these fish are actually pretty big. Maybe 200 times your size? Hey! 200 of Paimon would squish you flat. There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to... I told my brother about it, and a few days later, he returned with a humongous fish. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy. What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? I miss my brother. What? But we were just... Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon Child said that he'd be by the river near Yay! Let's go! To the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch...
well, why, yes, of course. For I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you... Yes.
Toys?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to...
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear Scene?
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. All right then. Show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf?
Come on. If we can't do...
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by some...
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well.
Brother, what do we do?
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to... He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off. Guys, we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more alone from that.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why did...
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of...
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty...
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that but we fully understand the situation with the, toys.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining...
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of...
do I have to? Now is...
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already... Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of... At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give...
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the mother...
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I...
I'm afraid you're still too young to, sir. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, sir. A lot of... I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favor to think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe, but he has good intentions, doesn't? Wait, where's Tooser? We were too busy. Seems likely. Either way, let's head over there first. Oz, reveal thyself! Tooser, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. As strong, Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the market.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun.
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price for
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people...
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of what...
Hey, did he?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it. A recruit's like...
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
You'll get frostbite.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
This isn't good.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost, in other words. You've done well for new...
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all dismissed.
Brother! You are amazing!
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I'm not the man I was when we first met. By that, I assume you mean it puts a great strain on my butt. I still haven't fully recovered. Anyway, I'm no Senora.
The foul legacy transformation? I want to learn to fight too. I want to be...
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking... I can teach you, but think carefully.
I want to protect Sister Tone.
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to NYA, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me.
Leave it to me. You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able... Well, how about this? If you...
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research. Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, as your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last...
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? You should come along too, Traveler.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person...
The brothers are ganging up on us again.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. What is this place? And
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of... Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, as to why the ruin guards have been moving outside of this area recently...
Wow, yet another harbinger with it. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with break.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually haven't...
Wait, so are you?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, even Tusser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on.
All right, follow...
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the...
right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys...
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tusser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tusser be alright?
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Scry the sky.
Let me scry. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tusser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Tusser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly. Tusser, see that big stone cube in front of you?
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet! Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tusser?
Her? No way. This is really fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now?
I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? Oh,
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around.
okay. 60 is a really long... 60, 59, 58...
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
48, 47, 14, 13... Three, two, one. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tusser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not? This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops! Wow. He actually pulled it off, but Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after you... Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait! Aren't you guys supposed to be... Oh, that's right! I was so excited. Well, let's go look...
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tusser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon. As I recall, you have siblings. I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always... Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered, so someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, and if you give someone a dream, that is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tusser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to...
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt... You'll help me out, won't you? The cold will kill the pinky that... that nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tusser taught you that one, did he? All right. Thank you.
No! Really? Where is he?
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't
Oh. Well, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer. Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclops'. Look, it even has my name on it!
You're really loving it.
You bet! My brother.
You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the... Do you think you're ready to head...
Don't. So, let's go.
Sir, young Master Tooser.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser's return.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me
But you've been following us around this whole time.
Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along.
What?
My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't...
What a strange twist of fate.
Young Master Tooser, the boat to NYA will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having... Well then, see you, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit NYA sometime. Pinky promise?
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise. It's bye-bye, Tooser. Have a safe trip.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
Hey,
Child? So you were here this whole time? What are you...
partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's... Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him.
Jeez, don't you think you
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which...
Aha! So you do have a hard ass.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch this time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
You best go rest up first. Don't come...
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly...
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, farewell, my friends. Till we meet again.
Welcome to the Northland